Hey, this Tony Gasson. Y'all got to forgive me. I not too long ago woke up, but I want to share this with you now because you want to build your life, you want to change your life, you want to make something happen. What I want you to understand is you gotta just take one step at a time. I think a lot of times people go into things and you look at the big picture, you look at the overview instead of just breaking it down to one step at a time. So it's like, hey, I want to start a business. Okay, what do you want to do? I want to sew blankets. Okay, what's the name of the business? So Cute, SEW Cute LLC. Okay, go to Google. How to start an LLC in Georgia, in Maryland, in Texas, wherever you are. It pulls up. You'll see the sponsored sites. Right under that, you're gonna see your state site. You click on that, it's gonna take you right to the link to start an LLC. You put your name, you put your address. If you don't want to use your home address, then you go up to UPS today, go up to the UPS small business office and get you a box. It'll be a street address, not a PO box. Go get that today. Then tomorrow, go file your company. Put that address at your UPS box. Then you got that. Now you go to GoDaddy, GoDaddy.com, and you buy your domain, SoCute.com. When you buy the domain, it's gonna be $11 and some change. They're gonna offer you a free website builder. You select yes. When you get the website builder, you just gonna select, they got templates. You select online store or what have you. It'll have like a retail store or a blanket store, or it'll say clothing store. You select that template. When you select that template, the site is already done. The site is completely done. Now, any page, anything you click on, if you completely lost, go to YouTube and type in how to use GoDaddy website builder. Watch that video. It's gonna take you through it. But the way it works is simple. You click, anything you click on, you can change it. So if you see a picture and you like, well, I got a picture of one of my blankets. So I'm gonna click on this picture of this food and I'm gonna change that to my blanket. Click on this other picture of food, change that to my blanket. Repeat the process. Any words you want to change, when you click on it, you'll see a little pencil come up. Click that pencil. Now you can edit it. It'll pull up right on the side of the page where you edited at. So now you can edit it. Then right on the side of the page, you'll see the different page names: home, about us, services. When you click on that title, you could change the title. If you want to make it a funky title instead of home, if you want to make it a different name instead of home page, about us, if you want to make it, you know, info on us, you could change that. But when you click that, it'll take you to that page. Anything on that page you can click. Anything that you want to duplicate, when you click the box, you'll see a plus sign that you could duplicate that box, or you'll see the delete sign that you could delete that box. That just, it's all just click and play, plug and play. It's really simple, but we make it harder than it is. And if you don't like they stock photos, you literally go to, you could Google stock photos for free, or Google stock photos. There's a website called stockphotos.com. You go to that website and you type in what you want: black lady, white man, sewing blanket. You type in what you want in the search bar, it's gonna bring up all the stock photos. You scroll through, you click on the one you want, you click on large. You could buy different sizes: small, medium, large, extra large. Click on large, it's gonna cost you like $8. Click buy, download it right to your computer. Now you got that stock photo. Buy as many of them as you want. Go back into your website builder on GoDaddy, then boom, plug and play, plug and play. So you could change out all your stock photos from all one race to another race, or from all one gender to another gender, or you can mix it up. If you don't have pictures of your blanket, you could go to stockphotos.com and click sew blanket, sewing blanket, and then it'll bring up people sewing blankets, and you use those stock photos. Again, you could do this for a food website, you could do this for a clothing website, you could do this for your ghostwriting website, your editing website, your virtual assistant website. You could do the same thing for any site. Then after you do that, now you just need one customer. You need one customer, you need one client. Now what you can do, you take your logo. Now you could get your logo made right on Fiverr for $5, F-I-V-E-R-R. You go to Fiverr, you get your logo made. You go, you put that on your website. Right on Fiverr, you type in business card. So now you get your business card made, logo, website, phone number if you want to use a phone number to answer people questions. If you don't want to use your phone number, go to googlevoice.com, Google phone number, and boom, you can download the app, put it on your phone, it'll ring right through your app, right to your phone. Get your Google Voice number. Email address. When you sign up for your website, GoDaddy will also sell you an email address. You can buy that email address right there. It's like $3 a month. Voila. info@socute.com. Boom. Business card, got your Google Voice number, got your email address, got your website. You go to the mall, put that in people's hand. You go out to the park, go to the local state park in your city where people walking and running. You go out there. Y'all gotta forget I got my little coffee. You go out there, you see somebody sitting on the bench with a blanket, walk up to them, hey, I custom sew blankets. Boom, write your name on there, whatever. I custom sew blankets. Here go my card. Voila, that's your one customer right there. And then you keep going. You keep going and going. You keep getting more and more customers. You just one customer at a time. You putting one foot in front of the other. Then you think outside of the box. So now, you go downtown, you going down, as you riding through your city, you see the mom and pop clothing store. You see the mom and pop thrift shop. You see the mom and pop gas station. These not franchises. This independent, this family owned. Successful families in your city. You go in there, you talk to the owner, or you talk to the manager. Say, hey, I custom sew blankets, different designs, colors, patterns, and I want to know if I could put just a rack right here, and if I could sell my blankets in here, and we just split the profits. I will give you 20% of each sale, and so you could either, or you could buy it from me in advance, wholesale, or we could just let them sell, and then I can come and pick up the money after they've sold, and when I come refill it. Okay, yeah, sure, like that. You go right on, you know, clothing rack, or you could go to Alibaba.com, wholesale site, and buy you a rack. You ain't even got to get it wholesale because you might not need that many of them. But boom, you go get your little rack right there, $10. Set that up. So now you got that set up, you doing good. Now this lady, people trying to exit, and she running her mouth. I mean, just out there gator chopping. I mean, just the, and there you go. Now you got your blanket. Now you in stores. Then you hit every store. Ask them, can you sell your blankets in there? Hit every store. Just like that. It's one foot in front of the other. The thing about it is, I see so many people who are not doing anything. It's so many people say, Tony, I want a business. Tony, I want to listen. For one, everything is on Google. Now, I'm gonna tell you this right here now. Now, the knowledge I got that I done had to acquire over the years is worth millions. So, you ask anybody who do a session with me, if you'll let me sit there and talk, for however long, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, I'll lay out the whole blueprint for you, step by step. In that 1 hour, I give you a master's degree. In that 1 hour, I give you a master's degree. And then you just get out there and you hit the road with it. Get out there and you hit the road. I'm wasting a little time for my video. Shoot my video a little longer. And you hit the road with it, one foot in front of the other. I'm taking Wyatt coffee home. And that's all it takes. Don't get stuck. Like, just start somewhere. And listen, always look for the lowest cost too. Because a lot of people, and this is one thing, listen, let me tell y'all something. Please, y'all, stop with these trademarks and patents. It is not necessary. That is not necessary. Everybody I talk to, yeah, I trademark my company name. Listen, you just wasted hundreds of dollars. Nobody finna steal that name. Once you get your LLC in your state, can't nobody steal the name. And it's like, it's a name. It is a name. So if a big mogul mess around come and trademark your same name, okay. I'm finna change the name to Gaskins Blankets. The name don't matter. The product or the service is what matters. The name don't matter. Y'all stop spending hundreds of dollars trademarking a name and trademarking a logo. I know, see, that's that school knowledge. That's that MBA knowledge that got you spending all that money. That new real entrepreneur, you bootstrapping. Use pennies on the dollar. That's why I use Fiverr. That's why I use Fiverr. I'm in there, pennies on the dollar. Whole business up and running. Look at here. In my state, it's $125 for an LLC. I done spent $125 for the LLC. I spent $11 for the first year of the .com. So I'm at $136. I spend $20 on the logo. I'm at $156. I spend $20 for a business card design. I'm at $176. I spend free for the first 30 days on my website. Then it's $15 a month. So I'm at $191. I'm up and running. Business is started for $200. Business started. Now I just need my first client. Bada bing, bada boom. You want this blanket? Boom. $147. First client, boom. I done now about broke even. Second client, I'm profitable. I got a profitable business, second client in. But when you go get a patent, you spending $1,500. The patent what? Nobody finna copy that. Listen to me. Nobody copying that. Trust me. Nobody copying that. Go get a trademark. You done spent $200, $300, $400, $800. It's like, listen. Nobody was thinking about that name. Ain't nobody finna use that name. Listen. Get your business up and running and start making your moves. Start making your move and be resourceful. You say, well, I'm a cook. We're not allowed to sell food out the house. There are commercial kitchens that you could use right down in your city that you're allowed to go there and you're allowed to cook. And all you do is get your flyers made. Get your flyers made and you give that out to every person at your church, every person at your kid's school, every person in your neighborhood, apartment complex, wherever you at. And then boom, they know the day to come. You doing soul food Sundays. Because you doing soul food Sundays, you finna have 30, 50 people coming up there to just pick up a plate. Bam. You have them RSVP and Cash App you. RSVP your plate. $5. Bam. You pay the other $5 when you come pick it up. $5 non-refundable. You done got 50 people sent you $5. So at least your food cost is taken care of. Your food cost taken care of, so you good. You see what I'm saying? So, hey, I'm going to continue this. I got my wife coffee. Well, it really ain't nothing to continue. All this, after you get to this point, all it is rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. I'm trying to tell y'all, business is not as hard as you making it. Making $1 million is not as hard as you making it. Making $10,000 is not as hard as you making it. $100,000 is not as hard as you making it. You got to put one foot in front of the other. You got to be logical. You got to be practical. And you got to be consistent and persistent. That's it. And it's going to happen for you. Trust me when I tell you now, Trust me when I tell you, young lady came to me, she said, Tony, I want to do a nonprofit. I done got I'm incorporating on the state. I got to get my 501c3. I said, okay, once you do that, once you incorporate, you can raise funds. You can do a GoFundMe for your first program, for your first weekend or whatever day you want to do. She did a GoFundMe for $1,000. I don't know if she used $1,000 to pay her rent, but she did a GoFundMe for $1,000. I believe she's going to do the right thing with it. She raised that. I donated $100. I sent it to my partner. I say, hey, can you match me at $100? Because she done paid $250 for a session with me. He put in $150. Right there, $250. She got her investment back that she did the coaching session with me for $250, which is discounted rate. She got her investment back right there in a donation, in the form of a donation. She got that $1,000 in 3 days. And what she do is she helping women get fit. So she gonna do boot camps and stuff like that, and you know, health and wellness stuff. $1,000 that literally could produce 4 events. That honestly, $1,000. I mean, it's paying her. It could pay her to hold these boot camps at the park on Saturday mornings, 9 a.m. The women actually could come for free because she done raised $1,000. She could have waters there for them, free of charge for them. She could have towels there with her logo on it that they take home and that they bring every boot camp out of that $1,000. If she had to rent a space, if she had to rent a dance studio, it's $100 an hour. So she could have an hour, she could rent 2 hours, $200. She could do that 5 times out of that $1,000 that she raised on GoFundMe in 3 days. Now, when she get to doing that over and over and over and over, now she could pay herself a salary out of that, because as executive director of the nonprofit, you could get paid. So this is what I want you to understand. It's that easy. This young lady ain't even 25 probably. She ain't know what, I don't even think she's sniffing 30. And just like that, boom, $1,000. How many of us need $1,000 in our real life right now? Imagine getting $1,000 for your passion in 3 days. And she's not famous. She's not famous. She's not no influencer. She got 1 picture on Instagram. That's it. She done posted 1 picture on Instagram and got $1,000 just from friends and family, just her circle, and not afraid to ask. She wrote me, Tony, if you want to donate or promote it, there you go. Boom. Sister, I can't promote you now. You got to be in a year coaching program for me to promote you. But I donate now. And that's anybody do a session with me. If you go and you activate, I'm gonna put at least $100 in. So now your session ain't $250, now your session $150. Just like that, because I'm gonna show you that I believe in what you're doing, what you're trying to make happen, if you going the right way, doing the right thing. So hey, listen to me and get this in your spirit now, and get on out there and make something happen. Come on, it's time now. And if you're not in the growth group, because see, if you can't do one-on-one coaching, that's not affordable. $250, $300 an hour, that's not affordable. We got the growth group. $47 a month, $47 sign up, and $47 a month for the rest of the year. And we doing sessions every month, regular session and then bonus sessions. I'm gonna have other coaches and teachers teaching the bonus sessions as well. So I'm gonna put the link in the description. Grab your spot. Our first call is Tuesday night. So the last one we had to cancel because I had to go down. I had to drive to my son in Miami to the game. So Tuesday night, February 28th, that's our February call. Introduction, overview, Q&A. So grab your spot before that night. A lot of people talk, oh, group coaching. It's really not group coaching. And it's not like you sitting there talking to people and they looking you in your face. It's a coaching session, and then it's a Q&A. So instead of you just asking the questions that you have, you also get to hear other genius questions. So it's much more beneficial than a one-on-one session, because other people think it other ways. So you get knowledge all the way around. And instead of you having to pay a whole hundreds of dollars for sessions by yourself, you getting the help from other people. So link in the description. Grab your spot. God bless you. We'll talk soon.